let's use an example about responsible decision making, right? Or problem solving. This is perfect. I remember when I was subbing, during morning meeting, I would talk to the children about the weekend or whatever, and I would explain situations. I might have said, oh, I had this decision on the weekend, and these are the two, and I have my own story that I have trouble making decisions, and I knew I had to just put it aside and go walk away. So I'm modeling without even realizing it. What I do mindfully is to step away from a decision and come back to, take a pause and come back. Or my daughter, all the time, I'm doing this with her, right? That uh, I'll explain to her, okay, here's what, because I've got a very Vata scattered brain and she's
Uh-huh.
not. She's a lot more logical and she can kind of
Yeah.
put it. And so I think, but what you're saying there, instead of a prescribed, here's step one, step two, step three, step four, instead, there's your topic you want to maybe bring up, but you're modeling, here's a real life situation that happened to me yesterday, today, whatever. And here's some of the strategies I used. And ask the children, what would you do in this situation? Right? To have them put themselves in your shoes, right? And have a dialogue. So then it becomes like, oh, here's some other ideas. Oh, and then that's a great idea, so and so. I never thought of that. Maybe I'll try that. So it empowers them, right? Is this kind of what you're talking about, a
Um,
dialogue?
well, in your example of decision making, having a dialogue is definitely a great real life scenario of how to move through that. I'm really talking more about how when we as human beings have a better awareness of just how it feels in here, what's happening within the body, and understanding the correlation between what happens in the body happens in the mind, and what happens in the mind happens in the body. And